My name is Sharina Rhodes. I'm a student at Hines Community College. Today I will tell you about civil law. Civil law is defined as a system of laws based on written legal code, and it governs the disputes between individuals. The legal system was derived in the Roman law, and it pertains to civil rights or private rights and duties rather than the issues to which it may be categorized under administrative, criminal, and military law. In civil law, the court system is usually composed of specially trained judicial officers who have limited authority to interpret the law. There normally aren't juries used in civil law. In layman's terms, the purpose of civil law is to resolve non-criminal issues or disputes, such as disagreements over the meaning of contracts, property ownership, and divorce, to name a few. Civil cases typically involve the disagreements between individuals, businesses, corporations, or partnerships. A person can be involved in a lawsuit with a government entity such as the state, the city, and the county. The civil court is a place designed for people to solve their problems in a peaceful manner. The function of civil law is to provide a legal remedy to solve the problems. Sometimes the civil law is based on state or federal laws, and in other cases, the civil law is based on the rulings by the court. Most civil cases involve disputes related to breach of contract, the collection of debt, monetary compensation for personal injuries, damage to property, or family issues such as divorce and child custody. In such cases, there's the plaintiff, the person that is suing another party, and the defendant, the party that's being sued. To bring forth civil lawsuit, the plaintiff files a complaint or a document with the county the plaintiff files a complaint with the clerk of the court in stating the reasons why they're suing the defendant. Once the action has taken place, the plaintiff must decide whether the case is eligible for arbitration, which is negotiation, or mediation for the purpose of settlements. The copy of the complaint is also issued with the summons to the defendant. The defendant, in turn, has a limited amount of time to file a written complaint or admit or deny any actions to the statement or the complaint. The plaintiff and the defendant do exchange information in the case, and this is called a discovery. Once these transactions have taken place, the case is then tried before the judge. The judge then makes a decision based on the testimony and the evidence that was presented. The losing party may appeal to the decision in the next level of court. For example, if you hired me to paint your home and I charged you $150 for 3 rooms, a total of $450, and we drew up a contract and signed an agreement. Right before the work was completed, you asked me to paint another room. Once I complete the work, you paid $300. I can file a lawsuit in the civil court for the remaining $150 and $150 for the additional room. The contract will prove that you owe me $150 for the 3rd room that was unpaid, and the burden of proof is on me to prove if in fact you breached the contract in addition to for the 4th room. If I prove that in civil court, and the judge awards monetary damages, which is called compensatory damages, they may be awarded. If I can prove that you do this on a regular basis to other people, then I can also be awarded punitive damages. Today I have given you a glimpse of the civil law. Thank you.